Okay, I'm standing in the iconic community of Land Park, and on January of 1991, on the 14th day, I received a call as part of a homicide unit to go out and to investigate what appeared to be a murder case. I remember the day. It was really an overcast day, very gloomy. Came out here, talked to the officers who had arrived. They told me that they had located 3 bodies. One body in the garage that was unattached, and then 2 bodies inside. I was the lead detective on the case, and Detective Dick Woods would do the crime scene inside the house. I would do the garage. He would take care of the other 2 victims that were inside the residence. It was Mick and Marcy Jacobs, along with their daughter Jenny, who was just a 9-year-old child. They were all brutally murdered by gunfire, and one of them was bludgeoned. The victims were keeping a safe for another individual by the name of Ricky McCarthy, who we were investigating his disappearance. They were holding a safe as a favor because they knew him, they were friends, and so they figured, hey, okay, we'll hold the safe. We came to determine that there was money, cash money, and maybe some gold remnants like rocks that held, gold in it or something like that. There were items in there that were left behind though. And so you kind of have to think about, what was the purpose of not taking everything? But we look at it as they were there for a specific reason. They were there to only take specific items. And one of the items was what we believe to be a large amount of cash. This crime has not been solved to this date. But over the years, since 1991, we've worked this case continually, talked to people numerous times, developed what we believe to be key witnesses in the case. But as time would have it, the longer it went on, some of these key witnesses ended up dying. And that would stymie the investigation to a point. One of the things that we did get from the crime scene was evidence, and the evidence has been tested. It's being looked at for DNA. And so it's been a continual process since 1991. I was a homicide detective for 15 years. I've seen it all. I've seen all types of murders. This one, though, had to be so heinous, and the callousness and the brutality of it. You would think that people, after seeing what was happening, killing a child, you have to ask yourself, what is the reason of killing a child? I truly believe in my heart that this case can be solved. What happens from that point on, that's not really up to me. It'll be up to the district attorney's office. But I think at some point we're going to be able to find out who actually was involved, who might have been in the house. We have theories, but as you know, theories don't go far. They're just theories. But I believe totally that this case is solvable, or at least finding out who was actually involved, who went in the house, and who committed this horrible crime.